The Dutton family story has kept Yellowstone fans hooked for years, with its twists and turns leaving us guessing about who's who in the family line. One big mystery has always been about John Dutton's ancestors, especially after John Dutton Sr. passed away unexpectedly back in the first season of 1923. That event narrowed down the possibilities for John's grandfather to just two names, Jack and Spencer. But now in the 6th episode of 1923's second season, Jack is gone too, killed off in a way that's left many of us stunned. You might think this clears up the family tree once and for all, but trust me, it's not that simple. Let's dive into why this moment changes everything and why it's so frustrating. First, let's rewind a bit. In the original Yellowstone show, we learned that John Dutton's dad, John Dutton Jr., was the son of John Dutton Sr. and a woman we barely know anything about. Her story is a blank page, and there's plenty of chatter among fans about who she might be. Then there's John Dutton Sr.'s death, which happened under strange circumstances, leaving us to figure out how it all connects. The two big clues in this puzzle are Spencer and Jack. Spencer, the main guy in 1923, is the son of James Dutton from 1883. Jack, meanwhile, was John Dutton Sr.'s only kid, making him Spencer's nephew and James's grandson. For a long time, it felt like Jack was the one set to carry the Dutton name forward. The show seemed to be heading that way until it didn't. Then came episode 6 of 1923 season 2. Jack gets shot and dies out of nowhere. And honestly, it wasn't just sudden. It felt pointless. He didn't go out in some heroic blaze of glory. He died because of a dumb mistake. For a character who had been around since the start, that stings. Jack was married to Elizabeth, loyal to his Aunt Cara and Uncle Jacob, and seemed ready to step up as a leader. But the show never gave him the chance to shine. He was always in the background, quiet and steady, but with so much more he could have done. I thought maybe they were saving his big moment for a future story like a 1944 spin-off. So when he got killed off like that, it hit hard. What did you think of it? Were you as shocked as I was? Jack's death does not just upset fans, it shakes up the whole Dutton future. He was supposed to be the next in line, taking over from his dad and keeping the ranch alive. Now that he's gone, there's a huge gap. His wife, Elizabeth, is pregnant and she's left to deal with that loss all by herself. It's heartbreaking to think about. With Jack out of the picture, the focus might shift to Spencer. We know from Yellowstone season 4 that John once mentioned his grandfather, a guy who lost a leg and lived with a lot of pain. Since Jack didn't lose a leg before he died, it sounds like Spencer's the one John was talking about. Does that mean we'll see Spencer get injured in the 1923 season 2 finale? It's possible, but there's a twist to consider. What if John wasn't talking about Spencer at all? What if he meant his mom's dad instead? We know next to nothing about John's mother or her family. Could her father be the one who lost a leg? It's a long shot since the show loves to focus on the Dutton men, but it's not impossible. If that's true, it flips everything we thought we knew upside down. Jack's death didn't tie up the family tree like we hoped, it made it messier. And that's why it feels like he died for nothing. It's not just fans who feel this way. The actor who played Jack, Darren Mann, said it too. In an interview, he talked about how much he cared about Jack and how tough it was to say goodbye. He spent time building Jack's story in his head only to see it cut short. It broke my heart, he said, but I get that it moves the plot along. Darren also called Jack a guy with tons of promise who never got his shot. He was loyal, just like the rest of the Duttons, he said. But the harsh world they live in took him down. He thinks Jack's death sets the stage for Spencer to step up and shape the family's future. It's a sad trade-off, but it could lead somewhere new. So where does that leave us? Will Spencer and his partner Alexandra start the next generation of Duttons? Or will Elizabeth's baby keep Jack's legacy alive? I'm lost and I bet you are too. The 1923 finale can't come soon enough. So what's your take on all this? Did Jack's death ruin the Dutton story for you, or do you see it as a bold move? Drop your thoughts below, I'd love to hear them. For more on the Yellowstone world, stick around and check out the video up next.